Hi, my name is Catherine Chapman, and I am presenting a report on the National Federation of Independent Business. To begin, I would like to ask how many of you have visited a business that is independently owned? Many of us have, at least at some point in our life. Small businesses differ in many ways when compared to large businesses, such as corporations. However, over the years, they have been expected to operate and perform in many similar ways as a corporation. Before the National Federation of Independent Business was founded, businesses could be pushed out of the labor force over a single lawsuit and also spend excessive amounts of money just to keep up with regulations and policies that the government implements. The NFIB states on their official website that as the nation's legal system continues to spiral out of control and billion-dollar lawsuits become the norm, they are fighting for reform in all 50 states. Their mission is to promote and protect your right to own, operate, and grow your business. Today, I will briefly be discussing two major ways the NFIB has helped promote and protect small businesses. These include fighting to limit frivolous lawsuits and minimizing excessive regulations and intrusive laws. My first point I want to make today is that a small business owner's biggest fear is a frivolous lawsuit. The NFIB states that even though claims are legitimate, there are a large percentage that are just completely without merit. There have been cases where businesses have been sued and forced to close their doors because they could not afford the costs. These cases are a major reason why the NFIB is fighting for legal reform in the states. The NFIB is also fighting to cap damages in medical liability suits. Small businesses can be held liable in cases, but capping attorney fees would allow the harmed people to keep a larger percentage of their money. Equaling services that are involved in lawsuits would make cases fairer to small businesses. The other point I would like to talk about today is that the NFIB was created to help reduce the stress of small business owners from excessive regulations. Small businesses can't afford to have multiple attorneys and accountants to keep up with the everyday rules and regulations that are made by our government. Large corporations are able to hire people to fill out special forms and extra paperwork, but a small business doesn't have the amount of human capital as large businesses. In general, they have less than 100 employees, and a large percentage of them operate with less than 20. As you can imagine, small business owners and their employees are forced to fill out these forms and paperwork that the government implements, and they have to put in their own time in addition to their average 40-day work week, which is costly and also very time consuming. The NFIB is working hard to have federal agencies overseen to be certain they are meeting goals to reduce the amount of paperwork companies should complete. After examining how the National Federation of Independent Business has promoted and has been protecting small businesses over the years, has led me to the four conclusions. First, members of the NFIB are supporting legal reform in each state to help protect small businesses from having to close their doors in the future over lawsuits that were completely without merit. Secondly, the NFIB is fighting to cap damages and medical liability suits to protect small independent businesses. Third, analysis of regulations is being supported by the NFIB to determine their effectiveness on small businesses. And lastly, the NFIB is fighting to decrease the amount of paperwork that is needed for small businesses. In conclusion, I would like to recommend small business owners, workers, or anyone that supports small independent businesses in their community to become a member. Becoming a member would allow someone to begin their fight to protect and promote small businesses. As this report shows, the NFIB promotes and protects small businesses from many trials and regulations that could potentially harm their business in the future. Thank you.